Hello guys, welcome back. So now we are going to discuss about blood groups. There are many type of blood groups, but commonly there are 4 type of blood groups. Okay, so first one is first, then second, then third, and then fourth. Okay, now first one is known as O, second one is also known as A, third one is known as B, and fourth one is AB. Okay, now antigen. These blood groups have some antigens and some antibodies. Okay, what? Antibody. Okay, so in first blood group there are I0 and I0. Basically there is no antigen. There is no antigen. Okay, in second blood group there is antigen. IA means both their eyes have antigen, or it can also show its character by IA and I0. Okay, in third one it is basically IB, or as you already studied, IB and IO. Okay, in fourth one it is basically IA and IB. Okay, now come to antibodies. As you can see, there is no antigen. So when there is no antigen, then obviously there is antibodies against. See, if there is no antigen in your blood, then your body can make antibodies against both. So there is anti-A antibody and anti-B antibodies. Okay, I hope you understand this thing. There is no antigen. So if there is no antigen, then in that person body, like someone have O blood group. Okay, so in that person there are both type of antibodies, anti-A and anti-B. Okay, like in second, like someone have A blood group, then that person have A antigen. So when anyone have A antigen, then in that person there is only one antibody, that is anti-B antibodies. Okay, obviously if in this person, in the blood group A, if it have antibodies for anti-A, then obviously the person will not even be born, it will die. Okay, so it have only anti-B antibodies. Like now IB, this one, third blood group, this have anti-A antibodies, and this AB blood group have no antibody. Why no antibody? Because see, there is antigen A and antigen B in that person's blood. So if the human body of that person will form any antibody against like anti-A or anti-B, if there is any antibody, then that person's body will react. And just imagine your body is killing yourself. It's not a good thing. Now, from this we can conclude that this is universal donor, and this one is universal acceptor. It can accept any blood group. Okay, and here one more question is very commonly asked. This AB blood group is combinative type of blood group. We can also say that this is co-dominance. Okay, you already studied about this co-dominance in our medical biology playlist. Okay, now let's come to one very important reaction, that is agglutination. What happens in this reaction? Basically, Ag plus AB. This AB is antigen and this AB is antibody. Okay, we also call this antigen as agglutinogen and this antibody as agglutinin, and this whole reaction, this reaction is called as agglutination. This reaction is called as agglutination reaction. Okay, why we use this reaction? See, in the laboratory we already have these antibodies for agglutinin present. Okay, so whenever anyone wants to check their blood group, like a new person come to the laboratory and he asks the doctor to check his blood group, so what they will do, they will put his blood group that have this antigen, okay, into antigen is unknown. Antigen is unknown. We don't know this antigen. Okay, but we know the antibodies. Like in the laboratory we already have antibodies, this AB. Okay, so okay, or we can also understand this like this, like there are two smears, one have anti-A antibody, second one is have anti-B antibody. Okay, we put this inside here, okay, and here also, and if it shows reaction in both, like it react with both the blood group, with both the slides, then that means what type of blood group? AB. And if it didn't react with anyone, it didn't react with anyone, then which type of blood group? O type of blood group. Because in O there are no antigens, so it will not react with anyone. Okay, let's do some questions to understand this antigen agglutination reaction. Okay, like there is blood group of X, we don't know, this person come to your lab. Okay, we put his blood group of that patient's blood group in those smears. Okay, like there are in those smears, and the question will be like, it didn't react with third type of smear. Okay, or this X didn't react with second type of smear, or this X didn't react with any. So let's find out what is the blood group. X is a person who come to laboratory and his blood group didn't react with third type of. So what type of blood group it is? It is B type of blood group. If it didn't react with second, then which type of blood group? Then A type of blood group. And if it didn't react with any kind of smear, then what is the blood group? That is O blood group. O is first, as we already know, A is second, and B is third. How? We already studied. First is O, second is A, third is B, and fourth is AB. Okay. This is our this agglutination reaction. I hope you understand. Okay. Now let's come to one more thing, that is RH incompatibility. RH incompatibility. Okay. What is this RH? Actually, this is RHESUS. RHESUS. This is Rhesus protein that is present on the red blood cells. Okay. So this usually happens when the mother is RH negative. Negative means that this Rhesus protein is not present in her. Okay. And this mother is having fetus or child. Fetus of positive RH. That means this child have this Rhesus protein. Okay. So for mother don't have this Rhesus protein, mother is negative. So mother body will treat this Rhesus protein of the child, which is in the child blood group, as an antigen, and it will form antibodies against its fetus. Okay. Then this is known as RH incompatibility. The mother body will form antibodies against this fetus. Okay, to kill this fetus. This is known as RH incompatibility because of Rhesus protein. Okay, and this incompatibility is also known as, it have many other name also, like RH incompatibility and erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, erythroblastosis fetalis. And how can this child have B blood group? Can you imagine? Or can you tell? Sorry, can you tell? Obviously, the father is B positive. That's how the child is B positive. Okay. This Rhesus incompatibility will only arise in the case of when mother is negative, mother don't have that antigen, and the child is having antigen, this Rhesus protein. Okay. I hope everything is clear for you. Thank you for your attention.